And still, I know that the average person is struggling, and I know it very intimately because I talk to you on a daily basis. So just be inspired by it. We already know what's going on, but know that there is a solution in it for you. And of course, I'm going to make certain that you get a solution. So if you're struggling to pay your mortgage, if you're in foreclosure, if you are swimming in debt and you don't know what to do, what I would like you to do is to call me right now at 708-991-7268. Again, the number is 708-991-7268. I'm challenging you. Yes, I'm speaking to you. You. I'm talking to you. If you're behind on your mortgage, you've been trying to work it out on your own, you haven't been successful, perhaps you even think you cannot afford an attorney. Not true. My consultations are free. It's a free 30-minute consultation. I don't play hide the needle in the haystack. If you need some assistance, I'm challenging you for once in your life, for twice in your life, if you've done it before, to call someone and actually ask for assistance. And I'm that someone. Again, the number is 708-991-7268. It's 708-991-7268. We'll sit back. We'll go over your budget. And I will tell you, we'll do an assessment for your qualification of the Home Affordable Modification Program. And if you do not qualify for HAMP, that's the government loan modification program that maybe 95% of banks qualify you for a modification under at the outset. If you do not qualify for HAMP, then we will also see if your bank or financial institution has what's called an internal loan modification program. And going back to the inspiration of the bank, the story about the banks for bulldozing homes, again, just to repeat, we know that, seemingly a lot of unfair acts, are happening. We know that it's difficult to fight and quote unquote beat the system, but we are having successes in our office every day. We have great successes in our office every day. We were working with a couple who had not paid a mortgage in about 24 months. And they had come to us after being unsuccessful in attempting to obtain a loan modification. We worked with them for about 3-4 months, I believe, maybe a little longer, 3 or 4 months. And we got them a mortgage payment that was about 10-15% less than the mortgage payment that they had previously. Now, mind you, that they had not paid a mortgage payment in 24 months or more. As a result of reducing their monthly mortgage obligation, we will actually save them, or they actually save themselves. They're now saving themselves over $50,000 over the life of the loan. Get what I'm saying here, that even though they have not paid their mortgage payment in 2 years, when we obtain the loan modification, reducing their monthly mortgage payment by 10 to 15%, they will actually pay less over the life of the loan than they would have if they stayed with their current loan, despite the fact that they had not paid a mortgage in over 2 years. And no, when you obtain a loan modification, you do not have to come, at least under HAMP. There is no requirement that you pay some upfront sum. So they didn't have to come to the closing table with, if you will, with a $5,000 or $10,000 payment, or nor even a $3,000 payment. They had to make their first payment like they were purchasing their home. And that's the beauty of the system, and it can be done. And I don't care if you are 1 year behind on your mortgage or 2 years behind on your mortgage. If your property is not sold, then it's not too late. As long as you submit your loan modification 30 days prior, or in some instances, 7 days prior to a scheduled foreclosure sale, the bank is required to review you for a loan modification. So even if there's a sale pending and you're like, oh my God, I have run out of time, I'm telling you, you have not. Simply call me at 708-991-7268, and don't wait to call me tomorrow. Call me yesterday. Call me right now at 708-991-7268. I have to switch gears. I hope you got enough of that. I got to switch gears because something is happening. There's something in the air, if you will. We're not taking care of our seniors. We're not. This is Attorney Fenton. This is just my own assessment of things. I'm getting way too many seniors in my office who have, enormous mortgage payments, although they've owned the property for like 25, 30 years. Something went wrong. And I get that you can't always tell, mama what to do or daddy what to do, or perhaps you may not even know what they're up to. I don't know. But something went wrong where we have, not allowed, but we sort of sat by and we watched our seniors mortgage their property back up to the hilt. And now they're in trouble. So a couple of things comes to mind for me in that. One is that we have to talk about finances with our parents and with our grandparents and provide some assistance. Perhaps they're not as savvy as you are. I don't know. Maybe, and at least financially savvy as you are. There's new education and, new products and things that happen. And as you get older, you get a little bit further behind because I still don't know how to work a DVR. But in any event, so we lost touch, with our parents. We lost touch with our grandparents, and a lot of them went out and they refinanced homes that should have been paid off or that were paid off. Okay, that's behind us. Well, maybe not. If you have a parent or grandparent, please don't have them out there refinancing their home if you know they cannot afford it. Don't do it. We can talk about a reverse mortgage, though. You can call me. We can talk about a reverse mortgage. But for those who have already done it, it's too late. So let's go forward. Talk about it. Sit down with them. Go over the finances and figure it out. If a reverse mortgage is an option, we can talk about that. If you need to supplement them, let's talk about that. There are also programs out there and available that will assist seniors with heating and air conditioning and replacing windows. We also got to have the hard talk about, hey, when is it time to just move on? When is it time to rent the property? When is it time to sell the property? Move them in with you. Whatever happened to family? You're killing me, people. You're killing me. Too many seniors are coming into my office and they're struggling. One young lady, she was about 65 or something. She came into my office and she broke down the other day. She said, Attorney Fenton, my husband, I told him I was coming here and he told me, don't go in there telling all our business. That's what her husband said. And she said, Attorney Fenton, I just got to get it off my back. I'm in trouble. I got credit card debt. This is a senior. My mortgage is, I think it was about $140,000. She was on a fixed income. Pretty good income, though, like $3,500 a month. And she was like, Attorney Fenton, I can't pay my mortgage. I'm behind. I said, well, your income is pretty good. She said, I got a car note. I said, well, good thing is that your income is pretty good. How much does your husband make? She said, he's about $800 a month. I said, okay, we can work this out. She said, Attorney Fenton, though, I'm a gambling addict. I said, wow. I see so many seniors at the boat and they're spending their money. Folk, I want you to take command of your life. Again, the theme of this show is that my life goes the way I say it goes. And your parents are part of that life and your grandparents are part of that life. So I want you to say that my parents and my grandparents and my family, my wife and my children, we are going to unleash our greatest potential and possibility, and we're going to rid ourselves of the financial burdens that we have. We're going to take command of our life, and I want to assist you in taking command of your life. Come in and get an assessment. Figure out if you qualify for a loan modification. Figure out or find out if your parents have all of the exemptions that they qualify for. Talk about the Medicare and the Medicaid programs. Let's talk about the programs under CETA that will give you give assistance for heat and lights and so on, and gas and electric. Let's talk about estate planning. Come in, let's set up your land trust. Let's talk about wealth transference. Let's plan for our children. Our children should not bear this burden. We've learned our lessons. Let's not pass on our faults. Estate planning. Get your will together. Land trust. Oh, I also mentioned earlier in the show, property power of attorney. Give someone the authority, your agent, to act on your behalf in the event you are unable to act. In the event you are unable to make healthcare decisions on your own, you need to give that to an agent. If it's your wife or your husband, you need to go ahead and fill out the paperwork. If something were to happen to you, do you have a guardian named for your child? We can take care of that with a healthcare power of attorney, with a property power of attorney, with a land trust, and it's not that much. It just takes effort. It takes desire. It takes you saying right now with me, let's go, 1, 2, 3, my life goes the way I say it goes. My life goes the way I say it goes. This is the gospel truth. I'm attorney Ernest B. Fenton, the stop foreclosure attorney. I'm inviting you to share with me the dream of financial freedom. Financial freedom. I'm going to share with me the dream of having bill collectors, stop having bill collectors calling you, not worrying about the future, but actually looking forward to the future. Call me at 708-991-7268. Call me right now, not tomorrow, right now at 708-991-7268. Go to my website, www.attorneyernestfenton.com. This show is sponsored by Chicago Title Land Trust Company, a strong and stable corporate trustee with over 100 years of experience serving the needs of Illinois real property owners. Have a great day, people. God bless.
You've been listening to The Legal Perspective by the Law Office of Ernest Fenton, the stop foreclosure attorney. Call them at 708-991-7268 or log on to www.attorneyernest.